Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'll be telling y'all how to keep up with your hair, sis. Y'all are doing the wrong things. It's 2020. If you watch this video, your hair is gonna grow. I'm telling you. I wrote some stuff down on my iPad that's going to guide me through this video, because if I would have never put it down pack, this video wouldn't even be a video, because my memory is short. Like, I can't remember all that, so I just put it in my iPad, y'all. But the first things first, us girls, we love playing in our hair. We love doing a little twirl, y'all. We love to play in our hair. We love to just make sure our hair is done, and like, we don't like to go outside looking dusty, period, dusty. So playing in your hair like that is not good. So y'all need to stop playing in your hair, because it's gonna make your hair have split ends. It's gonna break your hair because you touching it too much, you manipulating it too much. So y'all need to stop playing in y'all hair. Just don't touch your hair, and don't let nobody else play with y'all hair. The next thing that will help your hair grow is protective styles. It doesn't matter if you put this, mini twists, box locks, box braids. It really doesn't matter. But before you actually put like a protective style, make sure that your hair is moisturized. Make sure you got oil on your scalp, even after you put a protective style and it's already in. Like, I would say like a day or two later, make sure you oil your scalp, because you don't want your scalp to get dry. I'm telling y'all, tight for hair dries fast. And right now my hair is dry, but after this video, since I'm going to tint to my hair, so yeah, y'all need to start moisturizing your hair before y'all put protective styles and putting oil in your scalp. Anyways, your hair need moisture, so I would suggest y'all to put moisturizer in your hair before you put a protective style. And protective styles, y'all, it's just good for your hair. It really is. So I feel like y'all should wear that more often than your real hair, because all you're gonna do is touch it and try to do it every single day, because it's messy. You wake up and it's messy and stuff. Just don't touch your hair. So I would suggest a protective style. Another thing, when you washing your hair, let me tell y'all, when you washing your hair, shampoo is bad for your hair too. I don't know if y'all don't know this, but I'm telling you, shampoo is bad for your hair too. Now, for your scalp, because you don't wash your hair like you should be, your scalp is gonna cause, like, it's gonna have like those little things in your hair, dandruff, whatever it's called. But yeah, it's gonna have all that in here. So that's what shampoo is for, is to cleanse your scalp. Duh. So it's gonna clean your scalp. So I suggest y'all to like shampoo your hair. Don't shampoo your scalp. Don't shampoo the ends of your hair. Don't do that, because it's gonna strip your hair. Say you washing your scalp, just your scalp, and you have shampoo in your scalp, do not add shampoo to the ends of your hair, because it's gonna strip your hair. It's bad for like this part of your hair. And let me tell y'all, the reason why is because when you washing out your hair, the shampoo is gonna run down your hair anyway. It's gonna clean this part anyway. So do not add a lot of shampoo to that part or whatever. At least try not to add shampoo to that part of your hair, because when you have shampoo in your scalp, it's gonna run down your hair anyway. So yeah, and it's gonna cleanse this part too. So you don't want dry hair, so I suggest y'all to deep condition your natural hair too. When it comes to natural hair, you should deep condition your hair at least once a week, because it's going to add moisture. If you got a moisturizer from your local supply store or something, yeah, that's good. But also deep condition your hair. Deep conditioner grows your hair too. So I feel like y'all should deep condition your hair more than what you're doing now. Stop being lazy, get up and deep condition your hair. Don't be like me, because I don't be feeling like it. Okay, and another thing that helps, protein mask, that helps I would usually put like an egg, mayo, and oil, like probably 3 different types of oils I use for my protein mask, and I just put that in my hair, put a bag over my head for like 30 minutes, and then I'll wash it out. So yeah, that's what I do. And another y'all, this one is so good, so juicy. This one is so juicy. Okay, the thing that y'all girls, y'all females do not like, and including me, I do not like to trim my hair because I feel like my length, like I want my hair to be, sis, help me out. I want my hair to like be the same length. I do not like to trim my hair. This is a tip for your hair when you need to trim. If you combing your hair out and it's more strands coming out than it would usually be, it's time to trim your hair. Because I tell you now, it's time for me to trim. I didn't trim my hair since, don't judge me, but I ain't trim my hair since like March. So it's time for me to trim my hair. Also, if a lot of strands coming out your hair at your ends, it's time to trim your hair. Hopefully you know how your hair works, because you should know when it's time to trim your hair. I don't be liking to trim my hair because I feel like my length is just gonna make my hair shorter, but I need to stop being like that and trim my hair because it's just gonna make my hair healthier and it's gonna grow my hair. Okay, so another tip is make sure y'all don't leave your edges behind. Sometimes I get that day to where like, okay, I'm gonna do my hair, but I really do not feel like doing my edges. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, my edges is not even that important to me, but whenever I have a protective style in it, I'll do my edges. But other than that, I'll be like, edges is not really that important to me. But don't be like me and don't leave y'all edges behind. Put some black Jamaican castor oil in it, shea butter oil in it. Just add oil, okay, to your edges, because you don't want to be bald. I don't want to be bald either. Sometimes I still do my edges, so don't get it twisted. I'll do my edges, I do my hair, I tend to my hair, okay? But yeah, and I got this tip from African Beauty is how you say her name. Sis, she told me you can't use a toothbrush for your edges. I'm like, excuse me, but the toothbrush, it actually pulls out your edges, it pulls out your natural hair. It's not good for your hair at all. It's not good for your hair at all. So I would suggest y'all to not use a toothbrush. So you can use one of those combs. I need to go and find me a comb, those skinny combs. I can put one yeah, I'm gonna put one on the screen or whatever, but y'all need to use those combs because the toothbrushes ain't it anymore. I really didn't use one in a little while because I never really did my edges, and I think I lost my toothbrush. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go find something to do my edges with. Heat. So whenever you transitioning your hair to natural, or you already natural and you put heat in your hair, y'all, that will not make your hair grow. Your hair will not grow. Heat is there to burn your hair, burn your roots. It's just gonna burn your hair. So if that's what you want, you can go ahead and use that, but I'm not using heat in my hair. I'm sorry, sis, your hair is gonna start disappearing. Go on and use it. Go on and use it. No, I'm serious. Like, no, do not use heat whatsoever. If you go and do a silk press on your hair, I suggest you to use heat protective. Use heat protective in your hair before you decide to do a silk press. Okay, so I'm sorry to disappoint you, sis, but heat is not for your hair. Heat will damage your hair and it will like mess up your curl pattern, so that's not what you want. So don't do it, period. The best way to actually maintain your healthy hair is learn how to do your own hair. You have to learn how to do your own hair. I don't let no one touch my hair unless I'm being lazy that day and I just don't want to. But if you giving me that attitude, sis, like you don't want to touch my hair, I'm gonna do my own hair. period. I really don't let nobody touch my hair. It's probably like once in a while. So beautician, I would suggest y'all to actually tell them like, can you comb my hair from my ends to my roots? Because if they do it from your roots to your ends, baby, they are breaking your hair, and that's not what we want. So I would suggest y'all to learn how to do your own hair, because only you know what your hair loves and what your hair eats. And learn how to do your own hair is the best thing you could ever learn, to be honest, because you don't want nobody breaking your hair. This is a little tip. Always wear a scarf or a bonnet, something silky. You know, people say silk pillows. I never really tried that. I always wore like a scarf or a bonnet, but that can protect. It's like extra protection to your hair too. So yeah, I need to say it. Dye. Don't dye your hair too much, because it's gonna strip your hair. It's gonna break it. Your hair is gonna start falling, which is the same thing. Dye has a lot of chemicals, so if I was y'all, I would not use dye. I would rather put a deep condition in my hair before I put dye in my hair. My opinion is that I would never add dye in my hair, because dye is bad for your hair. And not only that, especially that bleach, yo, that is bad. It's, you only adding dryness to your hair. So if I was you, I would like grow my hair to a certain length to where you can maintain moisture in your hair when you dye, because your ends will get dry. Focus on my hair a lot, because your hair will need moisture. You can dye your wig. You can do different colors of wigs. So I would rather that than dye my hair. I would say just grow your hair to like a certain length that you're satisfied with, and then put dye, because you will have to like keep an eye open on your dry hair. I'm just saying, your hair is going to be dry because of the chemicals, the bleach, the dye, the color, all that in your hair. Just imagine that, and you don't want that. So I would say, if you do dye your hair, just grow it to a satisfied length of yours, and you can just maintain it and keep it moisturized. Make sure you keep it moisturized, because your hair will be dry in like a second. And especially type 4 hair, our hair dry faster than a different type. And another thing, if your hair is thick, I'm talking about type 4C, type 4B, I personally would section my hair off, because while you washing it or putting a style in your hair, it's going to break, and you want to be patient with your hair. You want to go slow with it, because your hair is going to break because it's so thick. But my last tip of this video, y'all, is to be patient with your hair. Be patient, wear your protective styles, and just love your hair. To be honest, love your hair the way it is. I don't care if your hair is thick. I'm talking about thick, but just be patient with your hair and love your hair, and that is gonna grow. I want my hair to grow. I want my hair to grow. Girl, if you don't be patient, it's not gonna grow the next day. It's gonna grow, but the next day it's not gonna be like this. You feel me? So y'all need to be patient with your hair. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope that these tips helped y'all with your hair. And I love y'all so much. And bye.